I'm Shari Berman, an independent filmmaker, and here are 5 things I wish someone had told me, or others I know, to think about when making films. Number 1, do not follow trends to sell your project. When you're making a film, right, you spend years and years making a film, from writing it to getting it through post. So you should make something that matters to you, whether it's a message you want to get out about equal rights, whether it's a message you want to get out about climate change, whether it's a message you want to get out about women or about animals. It doesn't really matter. The point is, it needs to be important to you. It needs to be something you really want to make. Number 2, stop chasing those investors. Get working. Many filmmakers get stuck believing that they need millions of dollars to make their films, right? So they spend years chasing investors, going to film festivals, not even with the film, just going to the film festivals to network and schmooze and paying money to go to events. So they're spending money on that when they could just be making a film. That's what it's about, because there's so many people who they spend years and years chasing the money, and then they never make a film. And it's kind of like dating. If you chase someone down like a lost puppy, desperate for their attention, they're going to move away from you because nobody wants that. And it's the same thing with people with money. They don't want someone who's desperate. They want someone who's out there working, making great stuff. They want to discover you. So go to work and let them find you. Sometimes you have to pick the right name over the big name. We wasted so much time trying to get an A-list actor for Sugar when we could have had Alice Ripley from the start, right? We all wanted her. She's awesome. She's perfect for the role. But the team got caught up with raising money, trying to be a commercial success, and all these other things. And so we wasted a lot of time. And indie filmmakers don't have a lot of time, right? It's a very tight schedule and limited money. So it ends up like being a catch-22. The best thing for you to do is just go with the person that's right for the role. If it happens to be a big name, great if you have access, but honestly, go with the person who's right for the role. You know, Alice brought so much to this. She not only brought her amazing singing voice, but she brought her whole self. She really, really loved the project. It really spoke to her. And in the end, that makes your project better. And so it was a joint effort, right? We were doing this together. It wasn't a filmmaker hiring an actor just for a job. It was everybody behind the project. And that's what you see on the screen. Number 4, don't be afraid of no's. You might just get a yes. Don't be afraid of those name actors, right? Like when I was working on Sugar, I had a call set up with Robert Clohessy. I was very nervous about calling him. I look up to him. He's an idol. And I'm rambling on the phone to him. I mean, it was horrifying. And then finally, I just said, well, I'm from the Bronx and you're from the Bronx. And he said, you're a Bronx girl? Why didn't you just say so? Of course, I'll sign your letter of intent. I love to support people from the neighborhood. So you never know how you're going to make a connection with someone, but you have to be honest and you have to not be afraid. Learn the rules so you can break them. Filmmaking is about telling stories in unexpected ways. So aside from being kind to people, there are no rules. I know everybody's taught all these rules, but if you want to just jump the 180 because that's better for your film, do it. If you want to edit your film in some nonlinear crazy style, do it. If you don't want an instigating event, do it. You don't have to save the cat. None of those rules are locked in. You just need to break the mold because art is about breaking the mold. Thank you for watching this. I hope it's been helpful. And if you want more content like this, follow Authority Magazine. And if you want more content from me with helpful tips on making films and being an artist, check out the handles within the article or below this video in YouTube.